The markets opened right with a 100-point gap down, and that essentially takes you to the next specific wave count, which would be A, B, and C into wave Z. So this is the final panic sell-off. And if I just draw a parallel channel around the index, then the lower end comes closer to around 7420. It's not necessary we get there, but essentially with today's dip, this is the best wave count that I can think of. A, B, and C of Z forming right now. We are into the fifth wave of C already. So that's the absolute final dip happening right here. It has no specific target. It can end at any point between now and 7420. So, but apart from that, what makes me say this, and I think I spoke about this in yesterday's weekly update, and I'm going to highlight it again. And that's an important chart. Let me get to it right there. And I've been speaking about the huge divergence in breadth in the mid cap and indices, and this chart highlights it most strongly. There are two things you can see on this chart: the 40-day AD, and at the bottom you can see is the advanced decline summation. That's the daily advanced decline, advances minus the declines of the day, and then we sum it up as a daily number. These are two classic technical indicators, and the reason I'm talking about this is that I have not seen this kind of divergence. I mean, I've seen a 40-day divergence many times. I've seen an AD divergence, but I don't think in any of those cases both have occurred together this strongly ever in the past. So that's very unusual because the index is here Nifty has been falling for almost 3 quarters, and this kind of a divergence at the end of 3 quarters would be indicative of a bottom and not of a top. And at the same time, we are in panic mode as far as if you're just watching the market right now. I've seen this kind of a double heavy divergence at the end of bearish phase. I wrote about it around 9/11. We saw that. I've seen this kind of an AD divergence also at certain medium term bottoms, but so strongly across both, I don't think there's any occasion since I managed the data since we've been looking at it since 1999. So somehow looking at this tells me that something extreme is going on. You're in a panic, which is more like a selling climax rather than the start of a climactic sell-off. Because I would usually expect that to happen from an overbought condition, but here you are just sliding away. So this does not make me react, and in fact this divergence tells me that the contrary may be around the corner. Definitely you could have been on the sell side of this move from 8300 all the way down, but now maybe a little late to really be reacting, because the type of question I'm getting now is, do we sell now, do we get out now? And this divergence essentially says wait. So that's the point I wanted to highlight in this very short video for today. That's it. Thank you.